In this drill here, stance, drill, and motion, we want our guy here in a good stance, elbows in, shoulders over top of his knees, feet nice and wide, and now he's going to move in the 6 directions that you use when you're setting up takedowns in wrestling. Going to the right, left, back, forward, circle right, circle left. In this level change drill, notice how Vince keeps his shoulders over top of his knees, elbows are in, feet are wide throughout the entire motions. Moves backwards, maintaining good position, coming forward, using the 6 different directions in wrestling. This is an effective drill that we use for changing levels and penetrating. Notice how Scott stays in position throughout his entire penetration step. Shoulders stay over top of the knees, elbows are in, and he moves quickly through the legs and in different directions. Hand fighting. We use this hand fighting drill to secure and capture our opponent's hands. Notice how Scott and Alan are battling for positions, trying to tie up each other's hands. Rotating wrist capture. Notice how Alan's hands are tied up, he rotates towards the thumb and then secures his opponent's wrist. In this drill, Alan is clearing his wrist and circling towards Scott's elbow to gain advantage position. Here is Alan using a technique we call clearing wrist cross grab. Alan uses his right hand and comes across to clear his left wrist from Scott. An effective way for clearing your wrist when your opponent has a tight hold on it is to chop hard and quick against your opponent's wrist while maintaining a good stance. Okay, in this drill, stance drill, motion, change of levels, we're having our wrestler, Vince is going to move and Scott's going to mirror him. He's just going to mirror what he does. Okay, Vince, move. And good.
Normally when a person goes in wrestling, wrestlers will circle following each other. What we want to do is we want to cut that person off. So at this time, Alan will circle to his right, Scotty's going to cut him off. Go. He'll cut him off. And he comes back to the left, he's going to cut him off again. We always cut the man off and we try to create angles by cutting him off so we can make a shot. What we're going to do is first just work on a penetration step. At this time, what we're going to do is Scott is going to go and position himself. He's going to put his hands on Alan's shoulders. Alan is then going to do a penetration step, and Scott's going to give him resistance. He's going to work himself in, just doing a penetration step inside, good penetration. Then when he gets across the mat, he's going to pop the elbows, and he's going to complete it, first takedown. Doing a gig, come this way. Nice and slow, maintaining good position, elbows are in, pop the elbows, opening that door and coming through and taking him down. Very good. This drill that we're going to work on right here is called a push-pull drill, and what it does is it's a reaction drill for the man who's trying to maintain a good stance. So in this position here, Alan's going to stay in a good stance, Scott's going to have a necktie, elbow tie, and as Scott pushes into him, Alan's going to circle away. He never goes backwards, he always circles when he feels pressure in. Now when Scotty pulls into him, Alan's going to then attempt to make a shot and take him down. So the idea behind this whole drill is when you feel pressure, you circle. And when you feel pressure coming into you, then you go and you make your shot. Let's do it one more time, guys. Again, Alan's maintaining a good stance, Scott's pressuring in, he's circling. When Scott pulls him into him, boom, and Alan's going to go through and he's going to make a shot. Okay? Next drill, single leg drop. Basically, this is a penetration step. It's also learning or teaching the wrestler to go and clear the arm to get to an opening, and he's driving up and through. We do not pull a person when we get a single leg. We drive through them. All right, Alan, go. Driving up and going through. Good. We want at least 4 steps across the mat before we finish our takedown. Good. Look at his head position. Should be up into the above the hip and right onto the side of the hip, and driving up and through, looking right at him. Good position. Good position. One more time, please. Another drill that we can work on that helps us in terms of changing levels, and we had a lot of success with, is a reach to a shot. When your opponent reaches to tie with you, without even touching the hand, we're just going to make a good single leg shot. Up and through again. One more time, please. Again, good level change, driving up and through. You don't have to touch it to open the door. That's right there. Good fast shot. Good. We have a drill that we use. It's really a reaction drill for both wrestlers. The first thing is Scotty is going to attempt to stand up. When he attempts to stand up, he's working on standing up, getting to his feet, best position in wrestling. Alan at that time is going to lock onto him. He's going to lift him up and take him back down, not letting Scott get all the way to his feet. Scott in return is going to land either on his feet, on his knees, but never on his hip or his belly. React again, coming back up. Again, Alan's going to return him back to the mat. We use this quite a bit in terms of return to the mat, but we also use it as a conditioning drill and also reaction drill for the bottom man too, so he gets himself in a good position and never stops wrestling. So we're going to have them do about a series of about 4 in a row and go right from there. All right, ready? Go.
Okay, in this drill, snap down drill, there's some key points here to make this go effectively. When we're in a snap down position, when I'm ready to take the snap down, I want to get a little airspace here so this guy doesn't know which way I'm going to snap him. I can snap him down to the right, I can snap him to the left here. Okay, staying in good position here. On this drill, snap down drill with the underhook, my underhook is in nice and high, tight, hand on the head, and I'm just going to circle back now. Good stance here. Okay, I'm here, in this drill here, underhook, hand on the head, and I'm going to just snap. You want to make sure you change. Hands go over top of the head. And we'll go from this angle here. Good stance. I'm going to circle back. Head goes to the mat. Here. Change your hand. It's up top of the elbow here. Okay, snap down drills, finishing, snap downs, different things we can do in here. Tight position here. We're going to finish with a cradle, circling to the right, ducking back, and finishing in a cradle. Okay, this finish here to a snap down, I call it steering wheel finish, where your hands are in tight like you're on a steering wheel. Make sure elbows stay in so your opponent can't duck out, like this. So I'm going to keep those elbows in nice and tight. And what I'm looking for here is to take this man to an elbow. And I attack that side. So once the man's on the elbow, we attack that. So we're here, pressure on the head, keeping our elbows in tight, steering this guy to an elbow, and then attacking that side. Okay, nice finish. Another finish off the front headlock, just coming back over top with the hand. We're here, hand comes over top, the armpit, and butt drag finish. Okay, next finish here. This position, we're going to circle to our right, and we're shuck back to the left. Okay, making sure the hand goes right across the face and up, and then attacking here.
It's called over, under, and around. We usually do this for a 1 minute time. And what we do is it's a quick review of all your takedowns. It's going to be a quick review of your snap down. That's the over part. The underneath will be either a single or a double. And the around is a high crotch or a duck under. And the wrestler, one wrestler will do this for 1 minute straight, having a good opponent who will maintain a good stance. And they will continue to do this for 1 minute, then the other person does it. It's a good warm-up drill for both guys. We'll just take it here a few moments so you get the idea. A snap down, going behind, finishes, come right back up. There's the under. And now the around. Okay, and we start all over again. Over, under, and around. Over. Under. Duck under this time for the around. There you go. Over, under, and around. Very good. Okay, another one too, working again, just learning to turn and get an angle on a person is a shuck to a single. This time Scott will go and tie with Alan. Alan will shuck that arm off, and there is the single leg driving up and through again. Again, up and through. The idea behind the up and through is that you don't have to use any strength lifting the leg. Your momentum is going to carry you through the person, and his leg's going to come up automatically.
This next drill, sweep single, we're going to use some different setups and finishes. Okay, inside fishhook tie on this side. We're going to bang the head. It's one setup to this sweep single, popping the shoulder, and then third one is grabbing the wrist, getting a good rotation, and then attacking. So 3 different setups to the sweep. And then the finishes that we are going to go through. We're finishing here with the head nice and tight, pipe finish. Taking this leg out, emphasizing keeping this foot against the forearm, and then back here. Okay, pry finish. We're inside here. Hand goes and over one more time. Okay, nice and tight. Here. Finish. Okay, the finish, tripping here, making sure that the arm goes around the waist on the finish, nice and high. He steps through above the knee, takes it down, looking for a half on the way down. Okay, Alan's in on a single leg. Okay, the drill is kick it to the outside, step through, head out, and finish. Boom. Okay, this next drill is a duck under drill. It's excellent drill for footwork, and also it teaches a wrestler head positioning and maintaining good position when going underneath a guy. It's a duck under drill. Scotty in the gray takes a step to the outside, then steps with the other foot inside, inside, and then outside. Again. Staying tight to the body, good position, shoulders under the knees. Excellent job. Before this next drill, I'm going to talk about intensity. When we drill things, you want to drill things intense. You want your partner to be a good partner. This drill is an arm drag drill, very similar to the footwork of the duck under drill that we just showed. Arm drag drill. Vince is going to hit it. Going to step to the outside, then he steps to the inside, then he goes back to the inside, and then outside. Good job. One more time. Okay? Steps to the outside, steps to the inside, inside, and outside. Staying tight to his partner. Excellent job. Okay, we're going to show you a couple different ankle pick drills. This one is when the guy's underneath in a front headlock position. Scotty's here, steering wheel position. Vince comes up, pulls him forward, drives him over his ankle, finishes for near fall. Again, Scott's in, Vince is underneath. Ankle comes up, takes him across, and then looking for back points on the finish. Okay, this next drill that we're going to do is an ankle pick drill. We're using it from an underhook setup. Scotty's going to go. A couple things that are real important. Pressure, he circles his man, and then attacks the ankle. Okay, again. Scott's in an underhook, good pressure down, circles, and then attacks the ankle. One more time. It's very important in an ankle pick that you keep your reach to a minimum so your power stays within your body, just like that. Nice job, Scott. This drill is called a knee pick. Vince is going to hit this move from an underhook position. He's in tight on an underhook. Again, circling and then attacking the knee. Okay, one more time. Notice how Vince stays nice and tight and he explodes when he hits the move. Boom, right through the man. Nice job, Vince. This is a finish from a sweep single position. So finish from a sweep. Vince is going to be on the single leg here. He attacks the angle, steps over the ankle, puts it up on the shelf, and then drives forward. Again, one more time. From a sweep single, Vince takes the shot. He's in tight. He comes around, knee behind, leg on the shelf, driving forward. 2 points. Okay, this next drill is a drill from underneath, whether it's on a single or a double leg. Sometimes you get underneath and your head's caught underneath. The best thing to do is to drive, come up through the man, push the knee, and then we can leg Turk this for our near fall and pin. Great. One more time, Vince. We take our shot, we find that we're underneath. Vince is going to come up through, push the knee off, and then we're going to use a leg Turk, pressure, and then towards the head. Okay, this next drill, fireman's carry, we're going to show it two different ways. Scott's going to show it. Vince is going to be pressuring in. Scott's going to come underneath. Excellent position with his head up tight and into the guy's body. Here we go. Boom. Nice and tight. And again. And we can get several of these repetitions in a minute, just one after another. Staying nice and tight. Back up. Partner's doing a good job. Excellent, Scott. Okay, now we're going to have Vince work on a fireman's carry from a 2-on-1 setup. So Vince is in a 2-on-1. He can duck underneath, hit his fireman's carry. Here, boom, underneath. And again, several repetitions in a minute. Nice job. Staying nice and tight. Good job. Okay, now Scott's going to work finishing this fireman's carry. Go ahead, Scott. Scott's going to take the fireman's over, pressure with his head, and he comes around in a pinning position. Fireman's carry should be a 5-point move. Again, Scott. Comes underneath, head pressure, and then finishing here across the chest, pressure down, looking for back points and the fall.
Right now we're going to go and show you a weight training program that we use here at Grand Valley State University. This can be both an in-season and an out-of-season workout program. The nice thing about this program is it uses all the muscle groups and it uses movements that are very particular to wrestling. We use this particularly at the end of the season preparing for the national tournament. In the month prior to the national tournament, this seems to be the key thing that sharpens us, makes us stronger for the national tournament. What we have is what we call a 12-by-12 program. And in this program, we have 12 exercises, and the athlete will repeat 12 repetitions of the same exercise. For the video and so on, we're going to show you all 12 exercises, but we're going to shorten it, and it'll only do only do 5 repetitions of each of the exercises. This is done on a continuous basis. The athlete will have a barbell with 1/3 his body weight on it, and the idea is to go and to do this exercise and get all 12 done under 5 minutes. Once he gets to 5 minutes, he is going to then go and add 10 pounds. All right, so we're going to start off right now. Scotty will go down and do a neck bridge. And this can be a continuous cardiovascular and endurance exercise. In the neck bridge, Scotty's going to do what we call our press. Would do 12, here he's going to do 5. Good, he'll set the bar down, he'll stand back up, and then what he's going to do is do a hack squat. Step back, do a hack squat, and he's going to do a calf raise. And he'll do a set of 12. After he completes 12, he's going to set the bar down, step back over, and he's going to do rowing. And again, he would do a set of 12. Okay, now he's going to go and he's going to put the bar on his shoulders, and there he's going to do squats. Following the completion of 12 repetitions of the squats, he is then going to do behind the neck raises. He's going to elevate or press the bar up. 12 exercises. Following his 12 there, he's going to slide his hands wide, and he's going to do side bends, doing 12 side bends. At the completion of the side bends, he's going to slide his hands in, feet shoulder width apart, and he's going to then do a front military press. Following the completion of 12 of those, he's going to go and he's going to rest the bar as he has here, and he's going to do calf raises. Following his 12 repetitions there, he's going to then do what we call forearm curls. After completing the forearm curls, he's going to hang the bar to his waist, and he's going to do a back lift. Then he's going to change his grip, Then he's going to do his curls, bicep curls. At the completion of the bicep curls, then he's going to go and he's going to put the bar on his shoulders, and he is then going to do his lunges. It's just like a penetration step. 12 to each side. Very good, thank you. The nicest thing about this workout is it's short, it's precise, and it works all the muscle groups, and it gives us a lot of the ranges of motions that we use in the sport of wrestling. This workout will probably start out being at about 8 minutes length, and as the wrestler becomes stronger and his endurance builds, this time will then decrease, and when he gets down to the 5-minute mark, that's when he adds 10 pounds, and it will take him back up to the 8 minutes and work himself back down and getting stronger and faster in his sport. This has been very, very good for us. It worked out very well prior to the national tournament, and we're going to use this in our in-season and our out-of-season exercise program.
As a coach, I've been asked numerous times, what are some things that you can do at home to get better at the sport of wrestling? Well, there's several things that we're going to show you in this segment that'll help you get better at home in the sport of wrestling. The number one thing that you can do is to have a goal posted in a prominent spot at home. Whether it's on your refrigerator, whether it's in your bedroom, on the wall, that's the number one factor in achieving success in wrestling, is to know where you're going. Underneath that goal, you want to list specific things that you can do that will help you get there. Things like weightlifting, running, drilling, etc. Okay, a critical aspect of getting better faster is to analyze your videotape. The sooner the better. Right after competition, that night even, pop your tape in, and then look at things that you can do that next week to improve. Little things like your stance, positioning, finishing your moves, how to stop the moves that were hit against you. All the little things that add up to big things in the end. If you can have your coach there with you, that's even better, but the key is to watch it, take notes, and then work on it immediately that following week. Visualization is an important ingredient in wrestling. What I mean by visualization is going through in your mind your moves, hitting those successfully, visualizing in competition, hitting your moves in the national finals, in the Olympic championships, hitting your technique correctly. You can do this at home, watching a TV show, while you're walking to your next class, many times in the day when you can take a break and visualize. Another excellent way is right before you go to bed at night, while you're just laying back and relaxing, go through your favorite move 10, 20, 30 times in your mind. Always hitting it correctly, powerful, explosive, and finishing with a pin. Okay, the next one, growing up with 4 boys in our family, our living room was our wrestling mat at home. We'd oftentimes clear the tables, chairs away, and we would go through wrestling technique, and it usually ended up in an all-out scrap. But your living room at home, you can practice virtually every pinning combination that you have, and also many takedowns, escapes, and reversals can be done just in your living room at home, going through the technique. A great time to coordinate this is when you're analyzing your tape. When you look at something that you need to work on, get right down on the floor and fix it right then. So your living room is your at-home wrestling room. Okay, nutrition plays a key role in your wrestling success. Kind of the phrase, you are what you eat. If you want to be a champion wrestler, you need to eat power foods at home. First, I want to talk about hydration, water, and taking in fluids. After a hard workout, probably nothing better than just pure water to get in your body. Some supplements that are out there that are effective, Advocare has some, also Powerade, Gatorade, things like that that replace some of the minerals and fluids lost would be a great way. Staying hydrated. Okay, besides the fluids that I mentioned that you can take in right after competition or after a good hard workout, while you're at home, you should take in plenty of fruit juices and also a couple glasses of milk a day. In wrestling, you should look at what I call eating power foods. Foods that are packed with vitamins and minerals. Fruits and vegetables, and also your carbohydrates. Pasta, potatoes, salad, breads, grain products. Those are your best things for wrestling. Eating power foods that are just packed with vitamins and minerals. Wrestling is a sport that requires a good grip strength. There's no excuse for not having gorilla grip strength. One thing that you can do is to take a ball and squeeze it. You can take this anywhere, in your car, to class, anywhere you go, you can take a ball and squeeze it to develop your strength. Another item that you can use at home is a towel. You can take this towel and squeeze and wring it, pull it. Coach Gable is a fan of this. He used to take a towel and squeeze it, and also a rope. You could take a piece of rope and squeeze and pull for grip strength. Hey, one thing we do at Grand Valley, we challenge our wrestlers to do what we call the card game. And what the card game is while they're at home enjoying a good football game or watching TV, they can take a deck of cards, pull up a card, whatever is on the card, that's how many push-ups they do throughout the entire commercial. So we do 8, and we go down and hit our 8 push-ups. Then we pass the deck to our teammate, and they pull up 9. Face cards are worth 10. Aces are worth 12. Go through the entire deck throughout the show, and that will help with your upper body strength. Okay, in these next 3 segments, we're going to show you some different ways you can improve upper body, abdominal, and lower body leg strength. One excellent method to improve your upper body strength is with the use of chair push-ups. Place one hand on each of the front chairs here, feet on the back. Start with sets of 10, and then you can work up from there. Excellent way to build upper body strength. Okay, in this section, we're going to work on abdominal strength. Abs of steel. Abdominal muscles, very important in wrestling, especially that third period. Things are getting tight, a little tired. Here are some different things you can do at home to work on your abdominal muscles. One is crunches. From across, folding your arms across, down, and all the way up with your elbows touching your knees. Another excellent exercise is V-ups. We're here, arms go straight back, and I come up together. Another exercise for abdominal strength, all the wrestlers love these, is leg raisers. Okay, hands down by the hips, we just lift up 6 inches, up, out, together, and then down. And holding for at least a 10 count in each position. Then, when you're getting your muscles worked up pretty good, you can strengthen a little more by kind of beating on your chest here. Okay, third area here, lower body strength. One excellent way to improve your lower body strength, leg strength here, is doing wall sits. You can do this at home. My mother used to do these to us when she got mad. We had to stand and sit against the wall here for, it felt like a few hours, but it was only a few minutes. But excellent way to strengthen, okay, back of your legs, quadriceps here. Another excellent exercise is lunges, staying in good position, and I suggest down in a wrestling stance. Back and forth, 2-minute periods, going back and forth. The other one, just staying in a good stance and lowering your level. This can be done at home. The 6 positions that we talked about earlier, going forward, back, moving right, moving left, circling right, and circling left. All can be done at home. Okay, another way to work upper body strength is by doing pull-ups. And very easy to put a pull-up bar at home, downstairs maybe, in a doorway. Joe Say, the 1996 Olympic head coach, showed us this at a clinic that he did a couple years ago for our school. It's called 6-way pull-ups. And really like this, and I'll demonstrate this. First way is just hands regular here, like this. Second way, turn your hands this way, pull-ups. Then this way here, that's the third. Then 4 is switching your hands and then head position. And then 5, we turn around, go the other way. And 6, changing hands over here.